It's another beautiful week, my dear students, and welcome to another week of learning. And of course, this week you will learn another topic. Please watch and learn.
Good morning, grade 6. Today, we will be discussing about air resistance and drag. And this is teacher Mildred. Have you ever held your hand out of a car window while it is moving? What did you feel? Air is a mixture of gases. The particles of gas push against things which are moving and create a force. This force is called air resistance. Another name for air resistance is drag. The air particles in front of a moving object prevents the motion of that object. Take a look at, for example, a moving car. The air resistance pushes against a moving object such as a car and slows it down. The larger the surface area of the moving object, the more air resistance there is. Take a look at, for example, the different cars in the picture. Which do you think would have a greater air resistance? The smaller cars or the bigger ones? Remember that the larger the surface area of the moving object, the more air resistance there is. Air resistance also pushes against falling objects and slows them down. A parachute uses air resistance to work. A parachute is very light in weight and has a very big surface area. It catches lots of air in it as it falls down, so it creates a lot of air resistance or drag. Let's take a look at the different forces acting on an airplane. Air resistance or drag is one of the forces acting in an airplane. Planes fly by balancing the forces of drag or air resistance, thrust, lift, and gravity. Friction between the air and the plane slows the plane down. This is known as air resistance or drag. The faster an object travels through the air, the more it has to fight against air resistance. How can you reduce air resistance on a plane? Engineers reduce friction drag by making the airplane more streamlined. The wings are narrower, or by using new materials that make the surface more smooth, decreasing the ability for the force of drag to affect it. As the roughness and surface area of the airplane decreases, the friction drag or air resistance will also decrease. Remember, air resistance is a force caused by air pushing against moving objects. Air resistance is bigger over larger surface area or if the object is moving faster. And that's the end of the lesson about air resistance or drag.
And that's the end of the lesson. I hope you learned something new again this week. See you again for another week of learning. Bye!